And in this case, because they do commit their own terror, we are just gonna go ahead and start. We are gonna go ahead and click. Wow, that does very little. I wonder how much training kiss is gonna do from them. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Just so. Okay. Yeah. That was such a L of an exchange, right? I think our just better play would have been going Kingambit. That was an L for my part, which is perfectly fine. How is it going, guys? Today we are here with some more Scarlet and Violet OU, and we have a very, very dangerous looking team, right? I will say today is a glorious day, right? The Qian Pao ban has finally gone into effect, so that thing's out of the tier. Magirin is finally out, so it's going to be opening up a lot more creativity and freedom within the team builder. So do expect a lot more crazier, a lot more heat teams, right? I have updated the paste bin down below that includes every single team down here in this folder to show the outdated mons, right? The outdated teams, quote unquote. They will be there in case some of you guys want to remix them, but for now, yeah, these teams, which are still, again, all in there, are perfectly legal, perfectly fine. But without further ado, man, let's just get into it, right? I tried recording with this once, like, I just couldn't get good games with it. That's just on me, right? So I just took a second, kind of learned it a little bit more, kind of understood it a little bit more, and then now let's see if we can get a good performance out of it, right? So we do have a very, very, very dirty rain here. I feel like I recognize this rain. I feel like I recognize this rain, right? They kind of changed a couple things. Like Pelipper is going to be standard. Urshifu can possibly be Scarf. And then we could possibly have a double eject core with the Among Us and the Treads, right? Okay. As far as we want to lead, as far as our lead, I feel like Zapdos is perfectly fine. Right? Even if they wanted to lead Treads or lead their own Zapdos, I think we're in a decent position. We can volt switch and see if we are faster, right? If not, then we still have our Landorus come in on the Iron Treads, which is not too much of an issue, right? And if they are faster and they want to go out into, well, if they are faster, they're never going to go out into their Pelipper. Probably they'll go out to their Mungus. Who knows? How do we want to attack this game though, right? Who is going to be our guy to bring us home? I feel like it's kind of going to be Zapdos, right? Once our biggest obstacle is actually going to be the Zapdos as well too, and also the Urshifu. So Zapdos first, Urshifu second. I say that mainly for Kingambit. Once it gets up in SD, right? The biggest threat is going to be Zapdos and Zapdos Para. Sucker Punch cleanly will kill that Basket Legion because it has to be choice specs, right? It has to be choice specs. Okay, so they do end up just voting out. Iron Treads is coming out. Yep. That's perfectly fine. They are faster than us, so we kind of get some information out of that. We just go our own guy here. We just go ahead and U-turn out, right? I was thinking Earthquake, but like that's kind of a dumb play. That gets me very little, right? Now we can get a free Slowking in here, just deny their rain. We're most likely just gonna see a pivot out with U-turn into something like Zapdos, right? But even still, or just a hard switch out into Zapdos. Either way though, I think we get a free Rock Slide here if they want a hard switch out back into their Pelipper. We kind of we can get some really good chip off on it, right? No, they want to go Urshifu instead, which again, perfectly fine. Kind of a shame that we don't have much in the way for this Urshifu, right? Besides Landorus, Terra, and the Zapdos, which is already kind of chipped. I don't feel too comfortable going out into it. Surging Strikes from them is very, very free, right? My biggest fear is that it is not going to be something like Scarf, and it is going to be SD, and it just gets a free turn, right? But even then, what can we do really? We are slower with our Zapdos, which is unfortunate, but sure. I guess they do call a double out into one of our waters. Either way, perfectly fine, right? They can get a free opportunity to Hurricane, but actually, no, I'm not gonna risk. I'm not gonna play around with possible with possible Thunder. If I do though, if I do. Good. Thunder. Even from a max attack, I mean max special attack Thunder from coming from for the little Jesus, I cannot talk. Even a Thunder from a max special attack Zapdos is looking like a 2-hit KO, so I think I might just go ahead and do it, right? Hurricane, that's perfectly fine. Have we revealed Rock Slide? I think we have, right? Once again, just Rock Slide's perfectly fine. Even if they want to go out into their Urshifu, right? We practically healed every single one of that 30 HP from that Hurricane, so Slowking is kind of a safe bet, right? We are taking things kind of slow, right? I'm not sure if that's the greatest move. Oh, confused. Nice, we do get a Rock Slide off. Perfect. Kind of a big turn for us, right? I'm thinking Earthquake on the potential roost, but do I really want to sack this thing for like very little, right? I doubt it. I do kind of call it, but either way, that's perfectly fine. We're just gonna get up our rocks. Kind of an unfortunate sequence, right? But it is no matter. I think we might just go. We gotta go Slowking. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna U-turn out, right? Yeah. Most likely out into that Basket Legion. I'm kind of calling their plays, but I'm not really taking advantage of their plays, right? Like an Earthquake hit on that Zapdos could have been huge, but I just didn't do it, right? Like I said it, I clearly knew it was gonna happen, but just didn't do anything about it. Kind of a shame, but either way, it's gonna be a funny day. It's gonna be a funny time when they click Thunder, because that's what the Rain team that this reminds me of has on their treads. Even so, I doubt that's gonna be able to KO me, but I am gonna allow them to get a spin off. So like, I'm trying to find something that kind of not exactly punishes that, but we do want to go out into the Amoonguss, which is perfectly fine. I think we'll get a Hurricane off, since it is relatively free. They do get a Spore off then. Oh, no eject button. So I was kind of right. The double eject core, which is kind of annoying, kind of a pain, right? So they have this coming out. Kind of a shame that we kind of got to go slow king here, right? But either way, no matter. If they do Shadow Ball, we're not totally lost, right? We're not totally lost. I say that because I believe we just get in our Gambit here, and just SD and just get some initiative going, right? We have not committed to Terra yet, so they do Surf instead. Perfect. I will happily take that. Will I take the opportunity to Future Sight? I think I might. Nice, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get out of there. Iron Trez does want to come out. Perfectly fine, like I said, once again. It is a leftover Shreds, which I don't have. Just gonna go ahead and Earthquake, right? I don't have too much of an issue, so it wasn't exactly the double eject core, which is perfectly fine, but now I get a relatively free Earthquake, and something here is going to be taking massive damage with Future Sight, right? Nice. I don't know how much crit would have mattered, right? Now in terms of here, though, I feel like we can still get some pretty good utility out of this. And this urshifu could possibly be Scarf, correct? How much is that doing? I'm thinking, I'm kind of worried about crit, but no, this thing always crits, right? Saying Surging Strikes is not really a KO here, right? So I am just gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to Future Sight up. Close Combat, even that's not a KO, which is absolutely phenomenal. I think I might just go Urshifu here, right? So they do go Surging Strikes. What this allows us to do is just get a free Surging Strikes of our own, right? We do have Protective Pads, so this Zapdos is not going to be too much of a threat, and it's going to have to take a Future Sight. So I believe that will kill, so he's either going to give up this Urshifu or this Amoonguss, which is perfectly fine by me. Great, and now this Amoonguss will die. Great. So we kind of got his pivots out of the way, but now all that's left are his threats, which are threatening, right? I believe this is a decent opportunity. Just go ahead and go Landers here. We kind of do have to rush our decisions here because we are a little low on time. We can just go ahead and Rock Slide here. Hurricane Miss is absolutely great for us. And then we're just gonna pray for another Hurricane Miss. Nope, they do get it, which is perfectly fine, right? Decent opportunity just to go Heat Ran here. And go ahead and get up a rock. Gotta make these things fast, which is kind of a shame, but that's all fine and well. At this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw off a Magma. Do I want a Magma? I think I might want a Magma here, right? Just in case they do Surf, just in case they do something. That's perfectly fine. Most likely the Basque Legion is coming out, right? Their Shifu wants to come out. So this thing is not choiced, as we saw. So kind of an unfortunate thing, right? No matter though, no matter. We can go ahead and give this up, but our issue kind of comes with... Yeah, I think we might just want to give it up. That's fine. Now we do get to go Zapdos, right? Just throw off a free T-Bolt. Oh wow. Actually, I wonder if they're gonna think we are not Scarf, but like max speed, right? Kind of unfortunate then. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I should have gone Slowking here. They do Terra Fighting instead. I don't exactly mind that because we do get a free Surging now, right? Their resist are now gone. Basket Legion F comes out. Kind of a shame that we couldn't get that going, right? These typically are adaptability. So I think I might just go for it. Nope. That is a clean KO. Kind of a shame here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just chilly out. On the surf, that's perfectly fine. So it is Swift Swim. We're just gonna get the opportunity to go ahead and get a free SD here. That's so much damage. I'm gonna go ahead and Sucker. That may not have been my finest play. Just gonna go ahead and Sucker once again. I was just coming down to this, right? Once again, we're just gonna Sucker. Not much we could do there. Surging, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and slack off. Oh, wow, so lame, so unfortunate. Even then, damn. Oh, I thought, right? We were so close to this endgame, but I think the play might have been just to Terra my urshifu just to get that kill in the Basque Legion, right? I'm gonna just do a little quick game review. We definitely did not make this easy for them, but I wish we would have just came out with the win here. Because in this position, what? In this position, we would have still been out here with our urshifu, right? It's kind of looking like max, right? Max speed zapdos. So this Basque Legion would have been dead after a Terra Water Surging Strikes. Out comes the Zapdos. And then what? What exactly? It's either this was perfectly fine. I think I shouldn't have let the Kingambit get chipped so heavily, but in that same regard, right? Like what exactly? Yeah, I think a future sight into. Oh wow, no, just a chilly out. No, just a future sight or a surf into this. Let me see. That wasn't the greatest play by me. Kind of have to SD here just to get some initiative going, right? This is fine. Literally the only thing was just get rocks up just one turn earlier, right? Just to get that. Literally it just came down to 7 HP. Such a shame, but no matter. We live and we learn, right? Let's see. No, okay, not too similar archetypes. Here, Urshifu looks great, right? It looks amazing here. I am tempted just to go ahead and just lead off with it and just start clicking Terra Water Surging Strikes, but who knows, right? I feel like we can get a free Zapdos switch in. Zapdos first. That's perfectly fine. We can go ahead and get a free T-Bolt. They just go straight up Terra Fairy. They do commit turn 1 Fairy. We do get the Para, which is very nice. As good as our Landorus is, right? I think we can go ahead and just go out into it, because I think our Urshifu more than makes up for the loss of our Landorus here. We're gonna go ahead and taunt them real quick. Draining Kiss, that's kind of annoying, but no matter, right? The Yard Parrot, which is great. Perfectly fine. And in this case, because they do commit their own Terra, we are just gonna go ahead and start. We are gonna go ahead and click. Wow, that does very little. I wonder how much Draining Kiss is gonna do from them. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Just so. Okay. Yeah. That was such a L of an exchange, right? I think our just better play would have been going Kingambit. That was an L for my part, which is perfectly fine. That was such an L for my part. Wow. I thought Urshifu would be able to pick up the kill, especially with Water Terror, right? But I guess not. Going to our own guy here. That's fine. Free Earth Power. It's not even kill. There somehow does more, right? But it's perfectly fine. Cool. We do get the speed tie. I wonder if it was a speed tie, to be honest with you. Great Tusk wants to come out. Go ahead and go to our Zapdos. Ice Spinner, they can cut. Perfect, right? We can go ahead and Roost. See if they Ice Spinner again. They do. Okay. They do get out of there. I don't know why. They're still in a pretty decent position, right? Like, I played that very horribly, and I think they could have just taken advantage of that a lot more than they actually did. Even here, though, like, again, I don't know why you would exit out. I still have to hit a Hurricane, right? And then, luckily for me, the Heatran kind of does wall the Skeledirge, which I absolutely love. At that point, I don't believe this guy would have done much, and then I can also taunt the Slowking Galar, but I think you gotta stick it out just to see if I actually hit the Hurricane, right? I don't know why he gave up so quickly, but hey, we will take it, especially after how we played just so awfully. We are 1-1. Let's see if we can actually bring it back and get on a little bit of a streak, right? Okay, so Delphox Heat. Delphox and RU Mons. Let's not lose this. I wonder if that's Screens pull, right? Because you have a lot of really good guys here that would benefit from Screens. If not, then it can possibly be Screens Delphox, which is a very good possibility. But in terms of a lead here, I can very well see them leading Dragapult and Weavile. So Landorus is kind of a shaky answer, right? How much do I lose if I lead Kingambit on their Delphox, right? That is the question. Low kick will kind of hurt too, but I think Heatran's perfectly fine. Go ahead and Magma here. If we do land the Magma and they are Screens like I kind of predicted, then we can go ahead and taunt on their second one so they can't curse. Nope. They do Thief. We don't hit, which is kind of annoying, but we can go ahead and just get our rocks. Oh, this is really interesting then, right? This is gonna be really interesting. Hyperspace Fury does kill. Kind of got to go to our guy here and get the Intimidate off. Very cool, interesting tech here, right? We're just gonna go ahead and U-turn because it is very safe play for us, right? Come on. Are you kidding me? Crit Psychic? Wow. It's just super annoying, but whatever. Once again, I guess we'll try U-turn part 2, right? This is very annoying. Luckily we were able to get up the rocks. This is fine. We do bait out the Terra. I'm assuming that they're just gonna Psychic, right? Yep. You can go ahead and Future Sight, Hyperspace Fury. That does a lot of damage, but no matter, right? We go our Heat Ren here. Yep. And get a relatively free Earth Power. That's fine. Kind of have to sack it to the wow. It's such a shame here, right? Oh, this is so annoying. The Weavile gets to come out for relatively free. There's not much we can kind of do about it, to be honest with you. Kingambit's looking more and more okay, right? I think we just go ahead and give up the Slow King here, since there's not too big of a threat. Okay. So, it's looking like as soon as we kind of give a, it's kind of looking like, oh. I'm pretty sure these run grass knots, right? They do Flamethrower instead. Future Sight, perfectly fine. Okay. Nice. Kind of want to stall out a turn there, right? Just so the Future Sight wouldn't have too big of an effect on us. Just gonna go ahead and Swords Dance on this. CC is coming out, right? Sucker does kill. This is what this is telling me. I hope it does. Nice. So we're kind of getting out of here relatively alive, right? U-turn Thief. I think my best play is just Sucker once again. They do Willow. Okay. Kind of should have suspected that. We're just gonna go to our Zap here. And just CC, right? I think we should have this in the game. Woo! GG to this guy. It was not looking good for us, but we were able to claw it back. And then once again, the Kingambit Sucker Punch versus the Urshifu came back. Just to have a favorable roll on our side, which I love to see. Okay, so feeling pretty good about this team and about our performance, right? I feel like game one was very winnable, but I just kind of messed up my sequence or kind of my turns. my sequence of turns, my bad. In terms of this team though, Jesus. Wow. Oh, this looks very, very annoying, right? So our urshifu is not gonna look to be doing much in this game, which is kind of a shame, right? Zapdos looks fairly good here. We just kind of need to get rid of the Ursaluna. Then after that, it just freely clicks its electric moves. Cinderace and Kingambit. I think I might just want to go ahead and keep the urshifu just for the Kingambit, right? And then just force out the Tera very early on. I think that's going to be our game plan here, but how exactly are we going to bait out the Tera on one of these mons, right? Something I do got to keep in mind is that Ursaluna is going to be 199 speed like Kingambit, right? So kind of got to keep that in mind. So Slowking does come out, which is perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and just take things slow, right? Yeah. Go ahead, take things slow. They want to throw off a future sight, that's fine by me then, but we can just go urshifu here. They do decide to go Trick Room. We can go ahead and U-turn it. Actually. So they are a Trick Room team, which is interesting. I think might just U-turn, right? Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, if Psychic comes out, Jesus. If Psychic comes out. But I'm like, no, they would kind of run Future Sight, right? But I don't know. So this Namorous is out onto the field. Even an Iron Head is not looking like a kill. They do have Earth Power, which is such an annoying thing to deal with. But I think I feel perfectly fine going. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. Power is looking like a kill. Do I want to risk it this early? I think it's fine. Earth Power, yep, just get rid of this. Cool, we kind of bait out our own Tera, but Tera flying here is actually not too big of a thing, right? Not too big of an issue. You can go ahead and just get an Intimidate out on this. They do Katao. They do crit. Very annoying, right? But there's not much we can do about that. They do go Alomomola, which we do get a nice... Go ahead and U-turn. You get a nice taunt off on that, and we can go ahead and just go Zapdos here. Chilling Water, that's perfectly fine. We can just go ahead and Hurricane. They do want to go Slowking out instead. That's perfectly fine once again. Oh. I think we might just do Hurricane once again, right? I hope we hit this time. We don't. That's very annoying. Alright, because that, the Slowking would have been dead. I think... Okay then. Since this is Trick Room... I feel like Slowking is kind of our weakest link here, so I think I might just go ahead and give him up, right? Slowking doesn't offer us much in this situation. We go Landorus here. It's fine. I think an Earthquake into this is going to be relatively okay, right? The Sod is still looking like a kill, though. That's the annoying part. I really do like Zapdos in this. I'm gonna keep Zapdos around because as long as I do have Zapdos, they're gonna want to be keeping their ground typing on Ursaluna, right? So they can't exactly go ahead and Terranoma Facade, right? Because if that's the case, then I just get a free Volt Switch or a free T-Ball just on everything. And yeah, I get a free T-Ball on everything, and I get a free Volt Switch on any matchups I do, or any incoming matchups that I just don't like. Facade's gonna kill. That's perfectly fine. Will the Facade kill my Kingambit? It's not looking like it, but I don't want to exactly give up so big chip on this, right? How's looking like a 2-hit KO? I think I just might, right? Question is, do I want to SD now, or do I really want to go ahead and get my damage off, right? I think I might, because they are going to go ahead and go into a Lomomola, and if they do go a Lomomola, then I just don't get much damage on that, and I don't get much from the exchange. So this way, at the very least, I'm going to get some really good chip off to possibly, or even possibly kill the Lomomola, and they're going to be down one. But let us see, right? Let us see. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it, right? Just gonna go ahead and Katao. Sucker Punch from them is not even looking like a kill either, so we're just gonna go ahead. Oh. This is very dirty range, but I think I might just go for it, right? Nice, we do get it. We do get it. So definitely the Cinderace is coming out now, right? Cinderace is coming out now, I would assume, but do we exactly care? Do we care, really? That is the question, right? If it is Will-O-Wisp, it's gonna be annoying, but again, This is a very interesting turn for them, right? They do forfeit instead, yeah. So from our perspectives, what does their forfeit say about their Cinderace, right? Because, because the Cinderace on this team, I would imagine, is mainly just here to swap hazards around and here for support, really, because your main breakers are going to be the Ursaluna, the Enamorus in their case, and also the Kingambit just for cleanup, right? Both in and out of Trick Room. So if they did Willow, I believe we would have either got a kill or a very strong 2-hit KO, right? And if we did get that 2-hit KO, then would the Ursaluna have to have come out, right? I think from that position, if I did get rid of their Cinderace and in exchange for Will-O-Wisp on my Kingambit, they would have to play their Ursaluna incredibly aggressive on my Zapdos, and I would have to kind of play around it with my Zapdos and my own Urshifu, right? Even still, I would have had Taunt Heatran to go ahead and shut down either one of the waters on their team. Our position looked absolutely great, absolutely phenomenal here, right? I'm really glad Terraflying Kingambit, especially so early on, was able to put this amount of work and this amount of pressure on them. But I'm very happy with this game, with this team's overall performance, right? And I really wish we could have just gotten that game one right. I really wish we would have gotten the sequence right and just gone undefeated today, but no matter. I will happily take this 3-1, and I will happily take the showcasing of the team, right? Very, very solid team, but it does have a couple issues. It does have a couple issues, right? I feel like once an urshifu gets up in SD and even a trailblaze here, this team is kind of done for, right? It's just gonna cave in, it's gonna fall apart. There's not much for that. An offensive zapdos as well just absolutely decimates this team. I have had faced a offensive Terra Ice zapdos, right? It was pretty late game where they Terra Ice, but like they were able to do enough damage to the team that their Ice Terra didn't exactly hurt them more than it benefited them. But yeah, overall though, very, very solid team. Kind of takes a bit of skill to like go ahead and maneuver, but hey, check it out. Once again, this team, along with all these other teams, including the bad ones, I have differentiated them, will be in the paste bin down in the description below. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. I'll be uploading more and more, especially with these two nuisances just out of the tier, right? So many more creative teams are going to be coming out of the woodworks. No matter, it's going to be a little bit more fun, right? I am a little bit wary about Urshifu's rise and who else? Maybe Ursaluna's rise, now that these two guys are out of the tier, right? They might just become suffocating. Oh, well, also Zamazenta, the regular hero form. I'm a little bit worried about that, but no matter. Again, I'll be uploading more and more as I get better, as this tier gets better, as I get better recording, get better at this game, and just get better overall, right? But that's gonna do it for That's gonna do it for today, guys. See ya.